This hospital is very nice hospital. The doctors and nurses, they work very fine. But by the grace of God and the help of the doctor and the nurses, my daughter is alive now. My name is Augustine Ubochi. I'm the father to Ochanya Augustine that is seeking now. I come from Benue State, Wadata, Makodi. The surgery that they did before we came here, they did twice, but the second one, the condition is so very critical.
Where?
At Makodi there, so we can't bear it again. So they refer us to Lafia here. As they refer us to Lafia, immediately we came, the doctor and the nurses, they cooperate and start their work. So the work they did very fine. I don't even expect that my daughter will be alive today. But by the grace of God and the help of the doctor and the nurses, my daughter is alive now. So I thank God for everything. Her condition, she could not even hold herself again. All her leg, they swell up. When if you carry her, you just leave herself. As we come to teaching hospital Lafia, they started to work with her. Her body become normal. So as of now, she gets herself. First of all, he cannot even eat, and he cannot even talk. Even if he eats, he's vomiting. So as of now, he's eating fine. And even walk, he can walk now. Our condition now is very fine. Yeah. What I have to say is that this hospital is very nice hospital. The doctors and nurses, they work very fine. I like their work as I come here, and as I see everything here. I like it. I love them.
My name is Dr. Job Abutu John, a consultant general surgeon in the Department of Surgery at Federal University Teaching Hospital, Lafia. Just to give an insight to the management of the index patient, Ochanya, who is a 12-year-old that was brought into us with what we call an enterocutaneous fistula. By the time that she came, she presented in a critical condition. She was dehydrated, and then we also believe that she also has she was septic too. She came in with a history of the fact that she has had 2 major surgeries before presenting to this facility, which started from an appendectomy, and then later she was also said to have had a laparotomy for a complication of the appendix in the peripheral hospital. So by the time she came, we saw that the midline wound was open, and then there was discharge of fecal matter from the wound, which we term medically as enterocutaneous fistula, which is communication between the intestine and the exterior. So what made her critical when she presented to us was the fact that she was dehydrated and she was having fever, and we believe that she was septic from the fact that this leakage of fecal matter was also visible, and then to the intra-abdominal wall. So immediately she presented, we have to commence resuscitation. So immediately she was commenced on resuscitation. She was also placed on antibiotics to make her hemodynamically stable before taking any decision. And then when a patient presents like this, we want to decide whether this patient should have an immediate surgery or we want to manage non-operatively. But immediately after the resuscitation, we noted that the enterocutaneous fistula was high output, which means what was effluent that was coming out was an average of between 200 to over 500 mils per day, which makes it a high output fistula, which also warrants surgical intervention. What also warrants surgical intervention is the fact that she has peritonitis, and then she was febrile, which means we needed to intervene. So following the resuscitation, and then we also do some basic investigation, and then we requested for blood to be provided to enable us have a surgery. So during the surgery, we took her in and were able to get into the abdomen to re-explore, to see the previous surgery that was done. And we noted that intraoperatively, we noted that there are some ends of the bowel that were perforated, and then there are some that were also transected, which means any management non-operatively might not have worked eventually. So our decision to intervene appropriately is what helped in the management of this patient. So when we explore, because of the nature of the hostile abdomen and is septic, we decided to just bring out a stoma, resected the parts that were perforated. We noted multiple perforation. We resected those aspects, and then we brought out an ileostomy. And then that actually helped the patient greatly, because after the surgery, after 24-hour post-op, we commenced our oral intake. And as you can see, the patient is doing very well. Clinically, she's stable. The fever has subsided. And then in the coming days, we'll be thinking of discharging the patient.